Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Hope you liked the Lithuania episode, but more importantly, I hope you liked watching Keith and my mom's moo-moo. Anyway, this is usually the part where I correct some of the mistakes that I made in the episode. First of all, I accidentally said that this guy was the king when in reality it's Mindaugas, not Gediminas. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, probably not. When I accidentally misspelled Vytautas. Also, that whole Lietus Va thing was a joke. It's not actually true. But man, like 3 Lithuanians like emailed me that, and it was also like in a video that I saw on YouTube, so I thought it was true because there's like 4 confirmations. But apparently it's not true. Like, you sneaky Lithuanians tricking me into thinking things are true. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are cool. Also, in the friend zone, I did have some people mention that I forgot to highlight the Crimea area of Ukraine, just to kind of distinguish the fact that it's under disputed area territory. Tricky subject to tackle. And finally, some things I could have mentioned, but I just didn't have time. I wanted to talk a little bit more about how they had a small micronation called the Palava Republic. It was like a really cool system that gave rights to everyday citizens as opposed to serfdom back in the, what do you call it, Middle Ages or something. The Curonian Spit was like a huge like historical site because like Teutonic Knights took over it and there was this big battle thing that happened, and I don't really have time to get into it now because we have to get to the flag. So without further ado, Lithuania, it was so fun researching you. And guys, seriously, like, if you're gonna travel to Europe, like, right now is the perfect time to go to the Baltic. It's kind of like one of those, you know, offshoot areas that aren't really too popular, but they're kind of starting to get really popular right now, so you gotta do it before everybody jumps in. Anyway, now, let's talk about the flag. The flag is a horizontal tricolor of yellow, green, and red. Yellow standing for the sun and prosperity, green standing for the forest and the countryside, as well as liberty and hope, and the red stands for... Once again, guys, that was made by the one and only Ken. You guys know him. Follow him on Instagram. Ken, you've avoided getting fired one more week, so in appreciation, I will give you this almost completely used up roll of tape. Anyway, moving on. Now, keep in mind, this flag was actually adopted during the first brief independence period during 1918 to 1944, I believe. Did I get that right? Yeah, 44. Then the Soviets came in and they gave him like a wide range of Soviet flags. You might also see this flag quite a bit, which is kind of like equally considered as much of a national symbol as the regular flag. It was first documented to have been used in 1410, but then it was like readopted in 2004, which brings us to the coat of arms. The coat of arms is a red shield with an armor-clad knight on horseback holding a sword and shield known as the Vitis. The knight is just a general knight, not alluding to any specific historical figure, even though some say it could stand for the Grand Duke Vytautas, but it's not confirmed by any government documents. Over the years, the knight symbol has been used throughout almost every variant and iteration of Lithuania's history, except for the time that they're under the Soviet Empire when they used this coat of arms. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the flag and coat of arms. So that means, you know what time it is? It's time for Geography fan mail time. So while I was gone on my break, you guys kept sending in the fan mail, and it's really been piling up and to the point where it's kind of taking over my living room. In fact, I'll show you here. Yeah, I wasn't even joking. Like, this is all of it. Look at it. So I'm gonna try to show as much as I possibly can, but unfortunately I can't do everything. That's gonna take way too long. But yeah, oh my god, it's a lot of stuff. So here we go. So first off, you know, we always start off with postcards. We got over 30 postcards, I think like 38 of them. So here we go. First off, Asia. Gordon, thank you for sending 2 postcards from Macau. Stefano, who visited Oman. Crystal from Hong Kong. Casey visited Japan. Jackson visited Cambodia. Jack from Thailand. And you didn't write your name, but you said you are from Harvard University and you were visiting Bhutan on a school trip. Dude, somebody else sent me this exact same postcard. Yeah, see right there. Representing Europe. Eric and Jenna sent this from Rovaniemi, Finland. I went there. Nadim Alexander. There's like a textured 3D map of the Bodensee area above Switzerland and on the border of Germany. It's really cool. I went to this area right here, Lindau, in the heritage trip video. Donald, you visited Liechtenstein. That's cool. Megan from Vancouver sent this from the Czech Republic. Matus and Eda from Czech Republic. Something family. Another one from Czechia. A lot of Czechia postcards. Kim sends this from France. French kiss. Kate. Well, you live in Côte d'Amour, France. Gus, this is from Paris, the Louvre. Oh, that's really cool. Jacob from South Denmark, and he sent these Yelling runestones, which are like ancient markings. Gusti and Steffi from Berlin. Nicolo from Lucca, Toscana. Chris, who visited Controversy. FYROM, Republic of Macedonia, whatever you want to call it. Conrad, who visited Poland. Andrew sent this from Luxembourg. Okay, this is our last one from Czechia, but it has a little funny story. He said this is an Easter tradition in Czechia in which boys have to whip girls with a willow stick. It's supposed to give you health and beautiful women. It's not meant as seriously doing harm. And Mateo sent this from Ukraine. Chernobyl. Well, I probably have some radiation poisoning, but comes with the job. From the Americas. Philip sent this from Aruba. Dan from Grand Island, Nebraska. Lily from San Francisco. Dan sent this from Rochester, New York. Alex sent this from Cuenca. Julie visited Bonaire. Mitch sent this from Vegas. We got 2 people representing Oceania and 1 person from Africa. Axel from Australia sent this. And Sean from Sydney. Oh, and I'm sorry, this is from Langley, who is from South Africa, but he actually visited St. Petersburg, so this is Russia. All right, now some letters. Arish and Deb from India. We live in the Jammu and Kashmir state in Srinagar. And they also sent these local candies. Aslan, first of all, that's a really cool name. Sent a Luxembourg flag and a Luxembourg postcard. Hector, who lives in Comara de Guadix, and it's famous for having these like underground towns and villages that are built in cliffs. We have Nicholas, who visited Aruba and sent all these cool things, including Aruban coins. Oh, another person from India. Her name is Samtak, and you also live in Jammu and Kashmir, just like the other people. Are you neighbors? I don't know if you can see. He sent this really cool elephant keychain, and the former residents of the royal family of Jammu and Kashmir. Also, he drew me. Angela and her husband from Georgia. I really appreciate the letter you wrote. I did read it. And also they sent this really cool magnet of Georgia. We have Sela from Indonesia. Sent this postcard of Bali. We have Leo, who is half Bulgarian, half Finnish, currently studying in Helsinki. And he speaks 4 languages. Oh my gosh. I know you like tongue twisters, so try this one. Järjestä midelan sakan kohan. Beautiful. Okay, for this next one, Serbians, just calm down. I got a letter from Jetmir, who lives in Sweden, but he was born in Kosovo and is Albanian, and he had to move there when he was born because of the war. Of course, he sends the Albanian flag and, of course, the Kosovo flag. Serbians, I know. And he says that if you visit Albania, there are great beaches. All right, now the packages. Camila from the Czech Republic. She sent some Czech crowns. She drew the famous Charles Bridge in Prague. You are an amazing artist, Camila. Theo from the UK. This is part of a fossilized dinosaur eggshell. It's from Argentina. Nobody has ever sent me a fossil before. This is a real fossil? All right, this next one is from the Republic of Taiwan. Ooh. Controversy! And this is Hehuan Mountain, Taiwanese banknote. Well, thankfully, unless they have VPN proxy servers, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in China won't even watch this episode, so cool. All right, we got Daniel from Germany. Aha! Is this Schleswig-Holstein, I think? Hey, Paul, my name is Daniel. I'm studying political science in a city called Lübeck. It's located in the northernmost of the 16 states of Germany. Schleswig. Yep, I was right. Lübeck is especially known for marzipan, which I sent you. Oh, that's my favorite of all the flavors of chocolates and stuff. On cheat day, I will destroy this. Next up, Jonas from Poland. More candies. Hey Barbs, my name is Jonas. I'm from Poland. I sent you some Polish snacks, a postcard from the capital Warsaw, every Polish coin, some old Polish and Soviet money. Question, are you gonna do a video about Antarctica? I might. That would probably be like a topical video. Harrison from Minnesota. You can tell because there's like Minnesota Vikings stuff all over it. Hey brother, my name is Harrison. I was born and raised in Ham Lake, Minnesota. I've been stationed in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina for the past 4 years. Okay, Harrison, just like I do for every person in the military, salute. Thank you for your service. I binge watched all your episodes in probably 1 week. I included a few things in this package. The first is a challenge coin from the base I've been stationed on. Second is a book on how to speak Minnesotan. Aren't these honorable items that you guys should keep for yourselves? You put your Marines patches in here? This is something you earned, not me. You don't have to give me these. All right, next up, Chris, who sent this from Cambodia. Okay, some stuff. I am a retired Australian high school teacher assisting with the setup of a papaya orchard in the village outside of Siem Reap. Visit Cambodia. Beautiful Cambodia magnet. And he sent a ton of these patches of like flags from all over the world. Nicholas from Albuquerque, New Mexico. No way. What? Dude. Oh, and it flips around too. Look at that. That literally happened right when I got it. Oh, it didn't break. Okay. Hey Barbs, my name is Nicholas. I'm 22 years old from Albuquerque. I do 3D printing and wanted to make something personalized for the channel. It's a rotating desk ornament inspired by your logo. If any of the other geography peeps want one, I'm happy to print more for your merch line. You know what, Nicholas? I might hit you up. All right, this is from Norway. Okay. A big book of Norway. Beautiful postcards. Of course, the Norwegian flag. And there's only one Norwegian I know who always puts a wax seal on his envelopes. You must be Oscar, one of my earliest subscribers. I remember you. Hey Paul, I'm Oscar. I know. Now that you are approaching N for Norway, I look forward to that episode. Therefore, I sent you some typical things from Norway that you can learn a little bit more about. Now it is time for you to visit Norway. Okay, Oscar, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Norway is the only Nordic country I have not been to yet. Technically, Faroe Islands also kind of counts, but you know, they're not fully sovereign, so you kind of get the point. So any excuse for me to go to Norway, I will probably hop on it right away. And finally, this last thing is sent from the UK. Ha! I'm guessing you're Lithuanian. How appropriate for this episode. Lithuanian chips, Lithuanian candle. I don't know what this is. Caution, this person may talk about Lithuania at any time. Hey Barbs, I'm Ovidius. It means shepherd. I moved to the UK last year for studies. I'm also sending you some chocolate, a pen, and honey. Oh, that's what this is. This is honey. Dude, this is so crazy. There's so many things from Lithuania. Dude, I can't wait to try these. All right, guys. Well, this was fun and cool and everything, but it's time to go. But before we do, you know what time it is? It's time for return address contest. You know the deal. I put all your return addresses in this bag, and I pick one out, and whoever wins, I send a little gift to. And to add to the incentive, we are now giving away these scratch-off maps. You can scratch off every country you've been to, that you've traveled to. These are really cool. Geography Now is now partnering with an independent seller, Frederico. He is actually a geography who contacted me, and he sent a ton of these maps, and I get to give them away to you guys every week for Flag/Fan Friday. If you win one, great. If you don't, you can also just buy them from him. His website is right here, or you can just go to the description in the link below. All right, so who's gonna win? I'm just gonna pick one out. I'm gonna go way deep in. Small one. I'm gonna pick a small one. John from Cyprus. You are the first person to win a scratch-off map. All right, guys. Well, this was really cool. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to send fan mail to anybody else who's been on Geography Now, like Ken, Keith, Caleb, Noah. You don't have to send everything to me only. You can send it to the other guys, too. I love putting your hometowns and your home countries on display and the spotlight. And yeah, until then, stay tuned for the next episode. You've just been flagged. Stay cool. Stay tuned.